now.
How many times have you been living your life and something unexpected happens and you think, boy, that was a near miss. Things can change on a dime, and somehow every day we tend to not remember that fact. Falls, when it comes to our elderly population, they are such a great concern. And this morning, Regina Young is here. She's with Erlanger Health Systems, teaming up with the folks over at the Hamilton County Extension Service, because once again, y'all are bringing these fall prevention classes to people at no cost, right?
Absolutely. Falls are the -- cause of traumatic injury, and we see about 60% of our falls happen to those over the age of 60. We have partnered with UT Extension to provide these free Tai Chi classes to help improve balance, strength, and flexibility. It's for anybody that has a concern about falls, and certainly we encourage those that are seniors to participate, but you don't have to be a senior to participate.
So is the fall prevention class Tai Chi, or is it two different offerings?
So it is part of the Tai Chi. It's called Tai Chi for Arthritis and Fall Prevention, and it is an evidence-based program. It is approved by the CDC and the Arthritis Foundation as an evidence-based program.
Is this something, I know when COVID happened, everyone had to change the way they did business, and y'all were able to offer these in a virtual setting. I know you're back in person, but can people still do it virtually if they choose?
We will be offering virtual classes again in the winter.
Okay.
But right now, these two classes that we have starting August 23rd are going to be in person.
Okay, so I think sometimes what people think, Regina, is that you trip on something and you fall. But my mom will be 92 in November, and she fell in her garage the other day and hit her head and did some things. She's fine. But the question my brothers and I had was, did she trip, or did her leg give way?
Right.
Is that part of the dynamic here, that you've got to strengthen your
Absolutely. We want to strengthen our core. We want to strengthen our legs, work on flexibility, and strengthen our ankles, because our ankles are what trigger our brain to know where our body is in space.
Really?
Absolutely, and that helps us to maintain our balance and prevent falls by doing those exercises and really strengthening that joint.
The classes are free. They begin August 23rd. You're offering them in two different locations, right?
Yes, we'll be at the Avondale Community Center and the South Chattanooga Community Center. Avondale is going to be at 10:30 in the morning, and then the one at South Chattanooga will be at 1 in the afternoon.
Is it once a week, twice a week?
It's twice a week. It's on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it is an 8-session series that we'll be offering. And of course, we encourage you to continue the program even after the initial beginner classes are over, because it really is that repetition and that continuation of the moves that's going to impact that balance, strength, and flexibility. The good thing about this program is not only does it help with balance, but it also helps with mindfulness. It helps with memory, because you're having to concentrate on the moves, and it really is a big stress reliever. And one of the things we see that correlates with falls is isolation and depression. And so by getting out and meeting people, working together toward a goal, it really helps with those items as well.
It's one thing, I guess, if you are somebody who's aging in kind of a natural way and you want to use this as a preventive.
Absolutely.
What if you are somebody, I know you mentioned that you don't have to be 60 plus to do it.
Right.
Maybe if you've had a stroke or something that's left you a little bit compromised.
Absolutely. So these classes, you can do them sitting. You don't have to stand or be able to balance to do them. We've had people that are amputees participate. We've had folks that use a walker participate. So even if you have an adaptive device, this is a program that is easy enough for everybody to participate.
Since it is in person, I'm guessing you've got kind of some limited spacing. Is that right? Not everybody can come.
Right. We tend to limit the classes to 25 or 30, but there is still room at Avondale and South Chat right now.
If you're a caregiver, I mean, you know, if it's a a husband and wife, and maybe one stronger than the other, can they come so that there's a support?
Absolutely. We certainly have couples attend all the time. We have parents and children, husband and wife, as you say,
Okay.
friends. We've had folks that had kids that were fixing to marry, and the mothers came.
Oh, cute.
So it really is for anybody and everybody.
And to the friends, you mentioned the social isolation that can accompany being afraid of going out. You've got this built-in friend group now.
Absolutely.
Before you know it, people are laughing and having a good time.
Absolutely. We make this fun. We always do some type of icebreaker. Folks get to know each other and develop friendships. They share phone numbers and emails and recipes, and so it is a lot of fun as well as something healthy for you to do.
And of course, this is being done through the UT Extension, but before I let you run, you are here representing Erlanger and the
Yes.
partnership. Y'all are a level 1 trauma center.
Yes.
So if something happens and you have a really frightening fall, head to the ER, right?
Absolutely. Our trauma team is ready to respond to any type of major fall that occurs, and we frequently see folks as they age, when they fall, the injuries that occur are more significant, and it's harder for someone older to recover from those falls. So don't hesitate to utilize the ER when you have a significant fall.
And is it a fair rule of thumb, especially if you were older, even if you're not sure of the severity, don't disregard a head injury?
Absolutely. Traumatic brain injuries in seniors is a really unrecognized epidemic that goes on. We see that quite frequently in our trauma service. So definitely, if you hit your head, you're having nausea, you're having headaches, things that just don't seem right, it's always safer to be seen than wait.
That's why they are there. But in the meantime, if you want to sign up for these classes, again, they are free. They begin August 23rd at your choice of the Avondale Community Center or the South Chattanooga Community Center. Simply go on to hamilton.tennessee.edu. You can kind of do that / senior fitness.
Right.
But if you forget about that, that's okay. Just kind of follow the yellow brick road.
Right. There's
a
a Tai Chi icon at the bottom on that page that you can click, and it'll take you to the registration.
Great to see you, Regina.
Thanks for having me, Julie.
Zaxby's new Sensible fried chicken salads are under 600 calories.
Under 600 calories.
Under 600 calories. You're telling me a fried chicken salad is under 600 calories with the dressing?
Yeah.
You better believe it. New Sensible salads under 600 calories, only at Zaxby's.
Not everybody gets to change the lives of others for the better, but you can, with a career as a practical nurse. The Practical Nursing Program at Chattanooga College will prepare you to become an LPN in as few as 12 months. And you'll learn from compassionate experts who have centered their working lives around helping practical nurses grow and succeed. Are you ready to make a difference? Visit chattanoogacollege.edu today.